First point, meaning of successful teaching. What is the meaning of successful teaching? Who is the successful teacher? A teacher teaches the students, and if the students understood whatever he has taught, then the teacher is successful, and the teaching is successful teaching. If the teacher teaches and the students cannot understand what the teacher has taught, they cannot write the answer in the test, then it is not successful teacher. So, meaning of successful teaching means whatever is taught is learned completely by the students, by the learner, is a successful teaching. Second point, the purpose of maxims. These maxims are derived from the experienced and skilled teachers who have continually taught for many years, and whatever they felt, they experienced, are the maxims, are the general truth, which are accepted by the later generation. So these are the maxims. These are the purpose of maxim. These maxims help teacher to teach effectively, interestingly. Then this is the purpose of maxim. What is the purpose? What is the aim? उद्देश्य क्या है मैक्सिम का? तो मैक्सिम का उद्देश्य ये है कि इनकी सहायता से हम टीचिंग सफलतापूर्वक कर सकते हैं. The purpose of maxim is this, that we can, or a teacher can, teach in the class effectively and successfully. And third point, need of the knowledge of maxims for a teacher. So why should a teacher know these maxims? Because these maxims helps teacher teaching in this way that students will find it easy, motivating, effective, interesting, and they will take in the teaching learning process happily. If they are not motivated, if they are not interested, then teaching is useless. So, to make it useful, teacher should know these maxims. Now, what are the maxims of teaching English? We come to the maxims. Maxims means general truth about something. General truth of teaching English successfully are the maxims. So, these maxims are as follow. First, from easy to difficult. Teacher should also always start his teaching, her teaching from an easy matter, an easy content, and then proceed to the slowly to the difficult. Because if he has started in the beginning the difficult, then the students will not take interest. And if the matter is easy, then they will be interested in learning it. So once the students are motivated, then they will try to understand the teacher. But if the students are not motivated in the beginning of the class, they will not take part in the teaching. So the teacher should always start with the easy content and then proceed slowly to the difficult. This is the first maxim. Second maxim, from known to unknown. Students can describe or answer about the known facts. if a student has seen the Taj Mahal, he will describe the Taj Mahal very nicely. But he has not seen, he will not be able to describe it nicely. So, to give them composition about the Taj Mahal, if it is possible, teacher should take them to Agra and to show the Taj Mahal. If it is not possible, then to bring a model of the Taj Mahal in the class and then let the students show it minutely, carefully. Then they will be able to describe about the Taj Mahal because they have seen. So, known to unknown. Whatever they know, that should be started first, and the teacher should slowly proceed towards the unknown thing. Third maxim is from concrete to abstract. In Hindi you can say मूर्त से अमूर्त की ओर. What is concrete and what is abstract? Concrete means which can be shown or which can be seen. Which can be seen by the students and which can be shown by the teacher. Which has a shape, that is called concrete. So, abstract which does not have a shape, like beauty, honesty, these are abstract things. So, to teach about abstract, the teacher should start from the concrete. If he wants to teach about the beauty, the teacher should bring a beautiful flower. And then he will start that, oh, this is a beautiful flower. You like its beauty? Then the students will know about the beauty. What is beauty? So, from concrete to abstract, मूर्त से अमूर्त की ओर, जो दिख रहा है उससे, जो नहीं दिख रहा है उसकी तरफ. इस तरह, in this way, the teaching should flow. And the fourth maxims is from seen to unseen. From seen to unseen. The students can describe that thing which they have seen, but it is difficult to describe by them which they have not seen. For example, if in science teacher want to teach that all solids first on heating convert into liquid, and then further heating to the liquid they convert into the evaporation or steam. For this the teacher should give example of ice, because most of the students have seen the ice. Ice, whenever it is being to the heat in the sunlight, it starts melting and becomes water. And water on heating becomes the evaporation. This is, they know. From this factor, the teacher can teach that solid on heating turns into liquid and liquid on heating turns into the steam. This is seen from unseen. So the teacher should try to take that point which he thinks that students know it, they have seen in their life. From that he should teach the unseen fact. Then the student will, तो इस विद्यार्थी आसानी से सीख जाए. जो देखा है उसको पहले पढ़ाओ और जो नहीं देखा है धीरे धीरे करके उधर की तरफ जाओ. तो इससे टीचिंग तुम्हारा सफल हो जा, आसान होगा, इजी and interesting, motivating and successful. And the last maxim is from whole to part. From whole, पूरे से एक part की तरफ. For example, in teaching mathematics, the teacher should teach about the whole number first. And then he should teach about the decimals, which are the fraction of the whole. In the same way, if in science teacher is teaching railway engine, then he should show the railway engine, and then its parts should be described. So from whole to part, not from part to whole, but the whole is easy to understand, and then the parts are to be analyzed. In this way, these are the maxims of teaching which make your teaching successful, interesting, motivating, encouraging, and result giving, fruitful. So, every teacher should know these maxims. Now, there are some questions. Section A, which are to be answered in 20, less than 20 words. What is the meaning of successful teaching? If the students understand the teaching, then the teaching is successful. Section B, which are somewhat larger, below 40 words. Question second, what is the purpose of maxims? The purpose of maxim is this, that these maxims are derived from the experienced teacher, so they make the teaching interesting, motivating. And why should a teacher know the maxim? Every teacher should know these maxims so that he will be able to teach in such a way that nobody will lag behind, nobody will weak in that subject, and it will be very successful and interesting. And the section C, detailed answer question, question number 4, what are the maxims of teaching English successfully? All these maxims, you have to describe all these 5 maxims for answering the detailed answer. Your question papers is divided in 3, section A, section B, section C. Section A is to be answered in 20 words, and section B is to be in 40 words, and that is detailed question. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.